Good afternoon, Nigerians. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Okay. Okay, if you can hear me and wherever you're hearing me from, I welcome you to this brief session. And I just feel like just doing this. I've been having this urge for the past 2-3 days now, and I felt it's only important I take out time to do this. No doubt the time we're in is quite challenging, but I just want to say we have a new face at hand. Nigeria is on a paradigm shift. We're about to move from where we used to be to where we should be. So it doesn't matter what we are going through right now. This message is to every Nigerian youth out there. You see, I don't care what you're going through. It doesn't matter right now. We are in it already. We are in it already. I was listening to someone talking about the new phase of Nigeria has begun. And that's the truth. The new phase has begun. So it doesn't matter what the government are trying to do. It doesn't matter how much they are trying to trample upon our effort. It doesn't matter what they are trying to do to frustrate this whole exercise. I want to assure you that the new Nigeria we've always been dreaming about is just right here. Okay? No doubt, a lot of things might have been affected. A lot of life might have been lost in the course of this. Sincerely, from the depth of my heart, I sincerely sympathize with the families who have lost their loved ones in the course of this exercise. I sincerely sympathize with those who have lost children, those who have lost husbands, those who have lost their wives, those who have lost their businesses, those who have lost their job in the course of this series of phases we've been going through for some time in this country. This is the one thing I want to let you know. For there to be a new revolution, for there to be a new country, or for a new country to emerge, there are prices we have to pay. As I often tell my mentees and people who are close to me, for every price we want in life, there is a price to be paid for it. The truth is, we're going through a lot, no doubt about it. But this is the message. A new Nigeria is possible. And what are we going to do? We have to pay the ultimate price. No doubt, some people will pay the ultimate price. It is our wish that we lost no one in the course of this exercise. But here is the truth. Nigeria is a country that whatever you want to get, you must be ready to fight for it. So what we're going through is not peculiar to Nigeria. For every great nations in the world that we envy, they've also gone through the similar phases. So if we want what we want, and we want it bad enough, there must be a price we must be ready to pay. There must be a price we must be ready to pay. Once again, I want to say I feel so painful about the massacre that happened in Lekki Tollgate. I feel so bad watching the videos, seeing the things that happen. It's actually inhumane. It's unreasonable. It's uncalled for. It's painful. It's painful, very, very painful. But what is it? Now this is the reality. We are in heat and we are in it for good. So I just want to, first of all, advise our fellow Nigerian youth, my fellow Nigerian youth rather, please, there is something I noticed going online recently. And that thing is, I see people trying to bring something, some sentiment into this game. And they call it tribal war or tribal game. Yeah, of a truth. People might have done so many things, but linking this that Igbos are the one destroying Lagos or properties in Lagos, or Igbos are stylishly attacking the West. Please, we don't need this now. We have a common enemy, and this common enemy are the bad leaders we have in the bad leaders are the people we should face, not each other. We need each other now more than ever. We need to come together as brothers and sisters and let nobody, I repeat, sow the seed of discord in our midst. You might be a Yoruba person, you might be a Igbo person, an Hausa person, wherever you are. This battle is for the common Nigeria. We are to come together to fight as one. We are to pull our resources together to make this a reality. Guys, this is our opportunity. War will not make any sense, will not bring out any result. Let me tell you one thing, and I often say, until it is well with Nigeria, it can't be well with Nigerians. Please listen to that carefully. Until it is well with Nigeria, it can be well with Nigerians. So we have a country, we have a nation to protect. We have an asset to work on. This is the time to actually work as a team, to bring about the sanity, the true freedom, the respect for human life, the respect for our rights as citizens of this country. This is the time to fight our battle. This is the time to run the race. So put the sentiment aside. Whether you're a Igbo, you're a Yoruba, you're whatever, please, this is not the time for that. It's just a mere gimmicks to distract us from the main thing. What is the main thing? The main thing is to end police brutality, end SARS menace, reform the Nigerian police, and bring an end to bad government. Okay? We want a change in our polity. Period. That's what we want. So please, the idea of, oh, I'm a Yoruba, I'm a Igbo, I'm outside of this. Sorry, it doesn't make sense here. What makes sense is the success we're able to achieve at the end of the day. Bringing about the new Nigeria we've all dreamed about. Your business might be going good. I also said in one of my posts on WhatsApp yesterday, the fact that you are making money, things are going well for you. You are enjoying your life to the maximum. You are making all the millions. Friends, I am ranting or I am making all these things not because I'm less busy or I'm idle. But you see, and it's not because I don't have a job. By God's grace, I'm contented by God's grace. I am happy with my life. I am making good money. But the truth is this, when you look at our society, we're about 200 million in Nigeria. It will interest you to know that out of the 200 million in Nigeria, more than 2/3 of the population of this country are living in abject poverty. Are you aware of that? So what is the point I'm making here? The point I'm making is very simple. That you can be in this country and your business is going fine, you are making all the money you want to make, you are living life comfortable, and there are people out there rotting in jail, rotting in mediocrity, living in abject poverty, and yet no one is there to speak for them. So I'm challenging you. This is not just about you or me. It's about creating a narrative that will help to change the society for the better, that will help to create the kind of future we've always desired, that will help to bring about the country that you and I can always be proud of. You get to any part of the world and you are so bold, you're so confident, you're so courageous, you're so proud to raise up your flag, to raise up your passport and say, I am a Nigerian and I'm proud for this. And I'm saying no sorry to no one for this, for being a Nigerian. You are in Nigeria, you can beat your chest and say, yes, I'm a Nigerian. You get to the US, you say, I'm a Nigerian. You get to the UK, you say, I'm a Nigerian. You get to any part of the world, United Arab Emirates, you say, I'm a Nigerian. And you are proud of being a Nigerian. This is the society we are talking about. This is what we are asking of you and I to build. This is the kind of reformation we are fighting for. So please, I beg you, and posterity will remember you for this. Posterity will remember you for this. Let no one sow the seed of discord between us. I don't care whether you're Yoruba, I don't care whether you're a Igbo man, I don't care whether you're an Hausa. If you're a common Nigerian out there, this battle is a battle for us. There has been oligarchy system in this country all along. Oligarchy government is defined as a selfish rule of the wealthy few. And oligarchy has been a system we have been operating all along since 1960 till date. So we are coming together now to say, no, enough is enough. We want to bring an end to this rubbish. We want to end this nonsense. So what are you going to do? This is the time to lend your voice. No matter how late you, don't think people will not regard you. And it doesn't matter who doesn't regard you. Go and look for those who appreciate you, who appreciate your voice, who appreciate what you represent. And be ready to communicate your voice out there. Please, there are always people who appreciate what you carry. The grace you carry is needed somewhere. If the people you are living with doesn't appreciate who you are, go out there. Go and express yourself. Okay? Go and express yourself out there. There are people waiting to tap into what you have. Nigeria is waiting for the solution you carry. The world is waiting to be blessed by your gifts. And you don't have principalities, ruthless leaders, wicked people who want to kill the potential because of their selfish ambition. Are you going to allow that? Are you going to allow that? That's my question. You should not allow that because your children will ask you the question. I tell people, the generation of our children will either bless us or curse us for the problem we create, or the solution we provide. So where are you in the divide? Where are you in the equation? 20 years from now, 30 years from now, will your children look at you and say, Daddy, Mommy, thank you very much for raising your voice, for fighting for us. This is about freedom. As I said when I was starting, my heart goes to the families who have lost loved ones in the course of this whole thing. It's quite painful. It's quite disheartening. It's quite touchy. It's understood. I feel the pain so much. It's part of the pain I felt that is making me to do this live video. I am not really comfortable coming online right now. But I just got to do what I got to do to lend my voice. So please, you don't have to be Dangote. You don't have to be... If there's anything this NSAS protest has taught us, is to let you know that it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, your caliber, your status, your social class, you can actually effect change in your society. Please, I want you to hold on to this. It's a powerful lesson. Let nobody tell you you're worth nothing. Let nobody write you off. You worth more than 1 million. Let nobody tell you you have no change, you have no impact to make in your society. Friends, you have more than enough to do in the society. You have more than enough change to erupt in the society. This season has taught us that every Nigerian is important in this equation. You are important, I am important. So we all have resources to bring to the table. What we need is one united front. What we need is one united front. Let your voice be heard. Be bold. Let nobody talk you out of nobody make you lose focus. Yes, they may have the money more than us, but we have the numbers more than them. And this is not like trying to attack any government. No, we want sanity in our society. I'm an honest businessman who is going about his business every single day. I want you to be on record that I am doing my business legitimately. I am being compensated legitimately. I am being paid what I deserve, not at the mercy of anybody. So we want a government that will be fair, that will practice free, fair, and, wholesome society where anybody is free to become whatever he or she desires without knowing anybody. Like what Aisha said, we want a society where any Nigerians can become anybody without knowing anybody. This is what we want. This is our pride. This is what we ask for. Is it too much? This is not too much, I think. All the countries we envy today, from the US to the Britain to all the great nations of the world, this is how they started. For every great nation, there is a struggle. There is always a phase they pass through. So if you want to see that new Nigeria, the new dawn, please, this is the fight. So I want to speak once again. I don't know why it's so heavy in my heart. Please, stop this division. Whether you're a Yoruba man, Hausa, Igbo, stop it. We don't need it now. What we need is a success that we are targeting. And what is a success? To end bad leadership, to end police brutality, to end assault on an average Nigerian. Because you are nobody, they just maltreat you just anyhow. No, we don't want that kind of insanity in our society again. We want a sane society. We want a society whereby you can freely walk about anywhere, about any time, without nobody harassing you. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the message? The message I'm passing across. You might say your business is going well. You might be making the money, I repeat. But hear me, if you make all the money and you cannot live to enjoy your money, does that make any sense? Or you may say, oh, let me make enough money and leave this country. If you leave this country, let me tell you one truth. No other country can be like your country. No other country can become like the country of your birth. I've also said to people, if Nigeria doesn't need you, God will not send you here. It is because God knows you have a unique assignment that only in Nigeria can you fulfill that assignment. That's why I call you here. You can travel the whole world to get exposure, to experience life in a new dimension, but Nigeria will always need you. So please have that at the back of your mind. You may want to leave this country at the next available flight. Good for you. But the truth is this, home will always be home. So my fellow compatriots, I am standing with you in solidarity. I'm saying to you, do not back down. Do not give up. Fight. This is a must-win battle. Fight until we achieve the success we desire. Fight until we make sense out of this. Fight until the government know that the people are fighting for a just cause and they are ready to listen to us. Fight until we begin to make sense. But fight with wisdom. Fight for the ultimate prize. Fight for that future you desire to see. For once in our polity, let's sit back together and say, yes, we want a new Nigeria and we mean business. They've taken us for granted for too long. This is the time to speak up. This is the time to share your view. This is the time to let the world know that Nigeria have got what it takes to become one of the greatest nations on earth. And we are actually a great nation, if not for the daylight robbery being perpetrated by some few selfish individuals. Now we say enough is enough. Enough is really enough. I pray at the end of this, you and I will look back in the next 5 years from now, in the next 10 years from now, and we'll be very proud of our action. Okay? I want to celebrate everyone who have raised their voice through social media. I want to celebrate everyone who have raised their voice through mobilizing guys on the streets to protest for this peaceful cause. As many who are on the Lekki axis, who are doing stuff there, and some who lost their life in the course of the Lekki massacre, my heart is with you. I celebrate you greatly. I celebrate you greatly. You don't have idea. I celebrate you greatly. Thank you so much. Posterity will remember you for this. And because of people like you that lost your life, that's why people like us will not rest. I was telling my friend, I said, I will not rest on this matter. Because of those of you who have lost your life is the reason why I'm doing this. And you know one thing? Like Jimmy Tue said, they've actually messed with the wrong generation. And that's the truth. We are the wrong generation they have messed with. And this will be their last. So please, this is not a time to show who is who. Youths, let's come together. Let's humble ourselves. Let's come to a level playing field. Let's embrace each other. Let's come together. Let's pull our resources together. Let's make a difference. If we can pull our resources together, we create a commonwealth within the youth space. We create a common pulse within the youth space. Just imagine how powerful we're going to be. Africa, 2/3 of African population are youths. 2/3 of African population are youth. Just imagine the power we carry. Imagine the virtue, the grace that we carry, the energy that we carry. One thing that is left for us as youth is to begin to use our wisdom. Is to begin to engage our intellectual properties. We are smart youths. We are intelligent youths. We are vibrant youths. The energy that flows within the youth in this country is overwhelming. It's wonderful. I know one thing, this is what the so-called selfish leaders are manipulating, using us against one another, using youths to kill the youths. Can you imagine that? But you know one thing, this NSAS brutality has opened our eyes to new reality, and it's a new dawn in this part of the world. It's a paradigm shift that will prepare us towards 2023. And when it comes to 2023, this is what I want you to do. Please, I beg you. For Christ's sake, I beg you. Don't sell your votes. Do not sell your votes. Stand your ground. The 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 they'll be given to you during those times cannot take care of your future. By God's grace, I've never compromised selling my vote to any man. I vote my conscience. I'm sorry to say, this is not being partisan. I never voted for APC, and that's the truth. So I want you to stand. I'm not here to advocate for any party. This is not a political discussion. But this is my message. When it comes to 2023, I want you to stand your ground, stay put, remain focused. Another problem they've seen, these wicked leaders have seen, and they are taking advantage of, is that they know that we have short vision, we have short focus. Our focus lifespan is very short. So these leaders are taking advantage of this ignorance among the youths. They know by 2023, a lot of us will have forgotten, but for once, youths, I beg you, can we just show to these people that, no, we know what we are doing? Can we really prove to these people that, come, it doesn't matter, we may not have all the money now, we may be hungry now. Yes, we agree, we may be hungry, but we know what we are doing and we know where we are going to. Can we prove to them that come 2023, we're not selling our destiny anymore, we're not selling our future anymore? It is a time to write the story of an average Nigerian. And we'll join our hands together. We join forces together and we say enough is enough to bad leadership, enough is enough to bad governance, enough is enough to bad and wicked leaders. So I want to sincerely say to you this afternoon, let this that is happening in our society be a reminder, and let it be like a testament that we hold on to, that we'll run with. I will tell ourselves that come 10, 20 years from now, we'll look at Nigeria again and say, indeed, I am proud to be part of the struggle. I am proud to be part of this fight. I am proud to be part of this protest. Once again, I want to pray sincerely that God bless Nigeria, God bless Africa, God bless our youth. I pray God's grace will keep showering over us. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through right now, I pray the peace of God will locate you. I pray God will restore our dignity. I pray that from the depth of my heart, I pray this afternoon that every Nigerian youth who are part of this struggle will come out of this triumphantly. And I pray 10 years from now, 50 years from now, we'll become great, proud fathers that will look back and see us, will change this narrative. So shall it be. In Jesus' name. This is not about being Christianity or Muslim. It doesn't matter. This is a prayer for all Nigerians. God bless Nigeria once again. For those of you who have joined me for this live session, I say God bless you. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Catch you some other time. For now, please stay safe. I love you, and I truly do.